Well, I would say that one of the most important aspects to change is actually something that's very underrated, and it's prayer. Prayer is an old-fashioned word to many, many people, and it is very exclusive by nature. You know, if you're not in with our group, you can't pray. You need to pray this way. You need to do it this way. And the funny thing is, I've seen believer and non-believer both getting like results from prayer. I mean, a prayer at the end of the day is simply asking. It's a supplication. It's a hope or a wish for something that's expressed out there. So to me, why does that differ so much from something like the law of attraction or karma to most people? What you get out, you receive back. So we really can't throw the baby out with the bathwater with this kind of thing. And people practice meditation, which means to sit. And they do so for 20 minutes a day in stillness. Why is that so different from be still and know that I am God? And people practice contemplation, where they sit quietly and try and connect with nature. Is that not a prayer? And I believe that when we pray in whatever way, that we are connecting, and connection is the real key that I've seen that makes the shift for almost everybody in terms of their healing experience. In terms of what the most powerful prayer is or how to pray, firstly I would say pray anyway. Everything's included and everybody is included at the end of the day, and there's no right or wrongs. And I feel that the way a lot of religion, including my own as a Christian who is scientifically and spiritually welcome and open to every other religion out there that is based in some kind of love or progressive inclusiveness, is in terms of us all connecting and sharing and giving back and being able to contribute, is knowing that there's no one way to pray. And if you think you know and your way is the only way, be careful, because people who think they know and don't know are often the most dangerous kind of people out there. So better to not know than to think you know and not know. So asking me what is the most powerful prayer out there, for me it is the words of Christ 2,000 years ago. Someone asked him, how do you pray? That person was just like you or me. They had no graduation, they had no confirmation or any kind of qualification. They didn't know how to do it. And I think that today people don't know how to pray. And the power of prayer is something that you can really learn to use as a catalyst every single day, morning, noon, and night, as you go out there and try and live a good life. And in doing so, help other people to do the same. You don't need to be religious. You don't need to be confirmed. You don't need to be baptized. You don't need to be someone who's gone through a bar mitzvah or anything like that. You just need to be humble enough to metaphorically fall on your knees and say, help me. This is a hope, a wish that I need, that I can't get to on my own. And to me, that's all the humility that a person needs. The original Aramaic words of Christ that he spoke 2,000 years ago, I think are far more modern today than almost all other prayers. There is a prayer called Our Father, which is in all the hymn books and so on. I think most people have heard it, but haven't really been able to practice it in their lives. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, and so on. But if you look back at the original Aramaic and the power of those words, it really is something that cuts through right down through the intellect into the heart, and it's incredible. I think once you say the words, you could make it a daily practice. And the sheer wisdom of the prayer is absolutely incredible. I don't think, like God and nature, I don't think there's anything the prayer doesn't cover. So Christ said, knowing people's deep, deep needs, I mean, he wept, he cried at this kind of stuff. He was vulnerable and open and really wanted to help people himself. And I think when someone turns around and says, well, how do you pray? And you come up with words like this, it's just as profound as the prayer itself. And it says, O thou from whom the breath of life comes. Breath meaning spirit in Hebrew. O thou from whom the breath of life comes, who fills all realms of sound, light, and vibration. May your light be experienced in my utmost holiest. Your heavenly domain approaches. Let your will be done in the universe, all that vibrates, just as on earth, all that is material and dense. Give us wisdom, understanding, and assistance for our daily need. Detach the fetters of faults that bind us, like we let go the guilt of others. Let us not be lost in superficial things, but let us be freed from that which keeps us from our true purpose. From you comes the all-working will, the lively strength to act, the song that beautifies all and renews itself from age to age. Sealed in faith, trust, and truth, I confirm with my entire being. So be it. So that's how you pray. Who can pray? Anyone. How do you pray? Anyway. When? Anytime. First, what I was taught is you can learn the rules really, really well. And that's only half the story. The second half is learn how to break those rules. The universe knows no bounds. Your consciousness knows no bounds, and life itself knows no bounds. So be like life and put this into your daily practice. And from what I've seen from so many people is that when they look at things in a certain way, the things they are looking at change. And the people they look at, and the conversations, and the places, and the things, all change. So when things stay the same, that'll happen when we die, not a minute before. So don't ever let anybody tell you that you don't qualify for probably what is the most powerful secret, if there is a secret, a powerful secret to getting wishes, needs, supplications fulfilled. Namaste.